Hello everybody. So, it's Water Change Friday, and I figured I was broke out the TDS meter. So I've just been, every once in a while I'd vacuum off the duckweed with the shop vac, and that'd take out some of the water. So I haven't really done a water change on my shrimp only tanks. So I'm gonna try doing something like that. I was like, I better test these. I ain't tested them in like 3 months. And I like to keep them under 300, and they're all like 320 to 340. So it means it's time to do a water change. So I'm doing about that much. I'm hoping then I'll bring it down to about 200 or 300 total. About 20% maybe, I'd guess. And I've got, as I'm redoing them, let me see what we got going on here. As I go through the process of redoing them, I am switching them over to power heads. That's the power head. That power head didn't come with a spout, so it just shoots the water straight up. That's alright. Green Jades. Focus. Beautiful green jade shrimp. Got this tank redone, cleared out. Some blue dreams. Started another blue dream colony over here. All these other tanks are like 300 to 350 TDS. And this tank right here is like 220. How? Now this one's always had way less fish in it. This was the panda guppies I just left in here forever. And they never started breeding. I guess they were messed up from I think all the meds made them sterile. But I caught up, I don't know, close to 100 blue dream shrimp from here. The lighting on this tank, you can't really see how good the shrimp are because the lighting sucks. But they're pretty nice blue dreams, I think. And then in here, let's see if we can get a good shot. They look a lot better underneath this light, the LED light. Yeah. It's not wanting to focus. But anyway. So even though I very, very rarely do water changes, usually just sucking out the duckweed and some water comes with it is enough. The TDS meter told me I need to do some water changes. So, and of course, this insanity going on in here. I tried selling these guys $3 a pair. I sold tons of them, but as you can see, I didn't sell nearly enough. Pan blue guppies, lower sword-tailed Japan blue guppies. I need to sell a bunch of those. Then these tanks need some trimming. I'm gonna do my pretty good sized water changes on all these tanks. My 75 gallon green jade tank, the TDS is almost 400 in that. So I'm gonna do a pretty decent sized water change in that tank. And we'll top this off, then we'll see where it's at then. And if I need to do another water change, to get it in the 280, 260, 280 range. I'll do that later today. I'll get these tanks back to where they need to be. As far as TDS goes, but I've noticed there are way less blue velvet shrimp in here than there used to be. That's not because I've caught any out. So the creeping TDS. And you guys have always been by far the most sensitive line I have. So we've got to get something figured out for these guys. I might need to do another 20% change on them. I don't know. That's my main goal. Of course, these guys, they don't even care. Not only are they some of my best shrimp, but they are the toughest. Not the fastest breeding, but one of the faster breeding ones, and by far the toughest. Super tough. Here's some green, or blue green. Blue Dreams. Let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, same story with these tanks, my older shrimp only tanks. Now this now is have some rainbow tiger endlers in this tank now, but look what this moss has done over here. It's grown up out of the water. There's an airline or a cord or something. Cord, I think. I don't know what that is coming up out of the water, but the moss has grown up on it and up out of the water. All along the whole back there. It's pretty cool. It's like it attached itself to the back wall of the tank. It has overgrown up out of the water. Now it's not lights on time yet, so I just manually have these turned on. So yeah, got a valve coming up rooted. Trying to get these valves going. They're all kind of pushed down from the current. Hopefully they'll take off. I was looking in here last night actually, and there's getting to be a ton of shrimp in here. A ton. Let's see. Alright. I'm going to take a little bit more water out of some of these tanks. I think I need to get some more water out to get the TDS where it needs to be. I know TDS ain't the best way to do it. Oh, you got this, you got that. They don't tell you this, they don't tell you that. I know. I'm not as stupid as I appear to be on here. Believe it or not. I actually have a pretty good idea what I'm doing. Surprise. Because I sound like an idiot on here. I realize that. Lots of Blue Dreams. I really don't like doing big water changes on the shrimp tanks. I let it get out of hand too much, so now I gotta fix it. So we shall see. Okay, that one is probably pretty good. Make sure there's no baby shrimplets. stuck to that. Suck out some more here. That power head. I really like having these power heads versus air powered. The tanks look to be so much more healthier. I am eventually going to phase out these little ones. I have tons of them. It sucks. I bought like freaking 15 of them, I think. These the little tiny power heads. They get clogged up too easy. So I bought 3 more of the big ones. I'll slowly replace to finish these 3 tanks. Then I'll probably buy 5 more to get those tanks on the bigger power heads. Like that. That's the same power head as that. Those are all the same. Okay, we're getting close to like 40% water change. I don't want to do more than that at one time. On the shrimps. And so I'm gonna pause this and I'll come back when I start filling them up. And we'll see what the TDS is like when we're done filling them up. Okay, so we have added a water conditioner, safe. Same thing as Prime. It's a big, with all these tanks, I get the big kilogram size bottle of safe. And now we are filling up water. And we have the TDS meter. We'll go ahead and fill this tank up. Then while we're filling up the next one, we will see what the TDS reading is. I think this one was in the 360 range, maybe. I don't remember. It might have been, one of them might have been even higher. Some of them are even higher. But the shrimp did not seem to mind. Hopefully this helps. Not that there's any problem at all in this tank. But we'll see. I wanted to, before it becomes a problem, I wanted to catch it. So we'll see. Hopefully it never... I'm sure if I will let it keep going to 500, 600, then we start running into problems. And apparently we have a problem with the blue velvets. So we're gonna... That tank needs redone anyway. But we'll see. Alright, that's probably about full enough. But the TDS creep that you get in these shrimp tanks when you don't do a whole bunch of water changes, but you top off every week, and eventually it just starts creeping up on you. Alright, let's see what the top tank is. I think, if I remember correctly, this is one of the ones that was even higher. Let's see what our reading is. Bang, oh, my first minute said 263. Let's see. Okay. Well, that one, I think that one was one of the ones that was almost at 400. So we've made a significant. I'll do a little bit of water, probably do some more water changes next week. What's this one? Yeah, that one's 368, 364. Still filling up. Yeah, so some of these we're getting pretty high. Of course, we just had a prime, so that'll contribute to the TDS as well. So, we didn't get all the way there, but we got closer to where we want to be. I think I remember my TDS out the tap is usually around 260. So, let the water mix for a little bit. It might come down a little bit. I'm gonna do some more testing. But I'll probably test it again later tonight and see where it's sitting at. Well, we brought it down incrementally, which is what you want. You don't want to rock the shrimp swirl too hard. Let's see a few calls in there I need to get. Well, yep, that's some of the stuff I got going on. I used to do a water change Friday video a lot. I used to change a lot more water than I do these days. And I don't need to change as much as I used to, but I need to change more than I have. Is probably what I'm discovering. Okay. Alright. I'll send you all the rest of my afternoon. We're going to be spent draining and filling up tanks. So, thank y'all for watching. Bye.